Ladies and gentlemen, we are earning yield on yield. We are talking about doubling our crypto. We are talking, wait a minute, that's not this video. That's the video I'm currently editing. That's the video that probably went up before this video. In today's video, we're talking about day 114. I'm going to show you how we're maximizing our trading account here on Derive. So we're selling options for income. The goal is to be able to make $1,000 per month. We are tracking practically every single trade. I'm being completely transparent with you. I don't know anyone else currently doing this on YouTube where they're actually selling options or showing trading strategies and they're tracking practically every single trade. They're documenting every single trade. We're not coming over here looking at the charts, drawing a bunch of trend lines, looking at a lot of indicators, talking about hypothetical situations where we could have or we should have, or hey, this is the trade we took. We shorted this and we should have held it all the way down, but we got nervous, so we sold here. But of course, all of our students, that followed our strategy, they got even more profits than we got. And we're talking about something after the fact. We're not doing that. We are showing you our wins. We are showing you our losses. And I'm literally detailing my thought process behind every single trade. So let's get into this because today I'm going to show you how I'm maximizing my account right now. So here's where we're currently at. These are all of our options positions. If you don't understand what options trading is, go back to day one on this series. I have put this entire series on a playlist on my channel. So we are actually down here. We have everything's looking good. These are in the negatives a little bit, but they're good. They're safe. There's no problems there. Nothing up. We have a little bit of, I'm going to show you how we maximize our account. So our current collateral value is 21,953. This is what we're trading against. If you were to close out all of our positions, we would close out right now. We'd have a profit of $21,632, or at least that would be our balance. Now, we have $582 in buying power. The way that we maximize our earnings is we keep our buying power working. What do I mean by that? We don't let it sit in the account. We go ahead and open up another trade as soon as we have a little bit of buying power available. Now, for me, it's about $330 because that's usually what you need to open up an entire contract. But theoretically, I could do this with every $150 of buying power available or less, because I think you can open up like 0.2. You can open up small, like you can open up fractions of a trade, but you always need about $330 in collateral to open up one trade on Ethereum. Sometimes it's 340, sometimes it's 300, depending. However, with that being said, if you want to keep it working as much as you can, now there is risk. Obviously, when you don't have buying power available, if you needed to adjust a position, and from time to time we have to adjust our positions, you have less money to work with. You basically have to close out profitable trades and free up capital to be able to roll out into the future. You've seen me do that so far on this playlist. We've done it about 3 different times when we've gotten into trouble. Good news is we don't get in trouble very often. So what I like to do is keep my buy power working, but I run through a quick checklist. A, is everything in the green? No. Okay. So I've got some things in the red. How far away is the delta? Let's take a look at that. Keep in mind, at 15 delta, we don't want to use up our buying power, or at least we want to be cautious with it. At 30 delta, we're going to adjust our trades. So how close to 15 delta are we on these trades? Let's see, November 8th, 3,200. Let's go take a look at this. November 8th, that's the expiration point. 3,200 is the strike price for this call right here. 3,200. The delta is 11. That's pretty good. We're not too worried about that one. Okay, what about the other one that we had? This one here, November 8th, 2,200 put. So let's double check that. November 8th. By the way, if you're watching Derive, put these deltas next to the trade so I don't have to pull them up every time. November 8th, 2,200 on a put. The delta for that is 10. So we're pretty good. And keep in mind, it's Tuesday, so we got like 3-4 days, and we're gonna have a lot of all of this capital is gonna basically be added back to our buying power. So we're only technically gonna be tying our hands up here for 3 or 4 days, and everything's kind of in a good position. So let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna sell some puts. Let's go to options. Let's go to, that's positions. Let's go to options. Let's go to puts. Let's check out next week. See where we're at. Right here, 2,300, 7 delta. That's about a week and a half, so it's a little more than 2% a week. That's pretty good. Let's take it. And keep in mind, I like to try to earn 1% per week. Let me see if I do. Make sure I have my VPN running. Oh, got to enable trading. I forgot that. All right, so here we go. We don't have quite enough capital available because we need $690. We only have like 592 right here. So let's back this up. We'll say, let's do 1.8. Not quite. Let's do 1.5. There we go. We can do a little more than that. 1.67. There we go. And this can get us about 2% for the weeks. We got about a week and a half left, so let's go and open that position up. We're going to get $11 minus some fees we paid there. We only have $8 in buying power left. And right here, this is our new position right here. And we've added our collateral value. If you come take a look at positions, we've added our collateral value, about $11. So the key is if you keep your buying power working, your available buying power, you're going to maximize your earnings. Now, keep in mind, you do take on a little bit more risk. If you're new to options, then if I had $5,000 or $10,000 in my account, initially for the first 3, 4, 5, 6 months, even a year, maybe I only trade 1 or 2. I would keep a ton of buying power in here because that's about building up your self-confidence, watching the market move, and you're going to always be safe because if something happens, you can always sell more options 1 week out and recoup any capital that you're losing or whatever. So it's super safe if you have a lot of buying power available, but you're going to sacrifice the potential earnings on your account. Keep in mind, our goal is to try to be able to earn $1,000 per month, and I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive. And the great thing about Derive is they don't let you get too aggressive. They only let you use about 70% of your USD value in your account. And that's to give you some cushion for market movement. So that's pretty good as well. So we just made that trade. And the lesson for today is how do you maximize your earnings on your account? And it is efficiently and effectively make certain that you're using your buying power. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, put them down below. Continue to follow this journey. Smash that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, and click all. This is Crypto Wealth. We're selling options. This is part of our perpetual money machine. If you don't know what that's all about, go watch my previous video when I was talking about earning crypto on top of crypto. I'll try to remember to put that on the end screen as well.